I'm trying to co-parent my 2-year-old son with his father, but I'm having 2 issues. His mother and his sister. We all lived together when I was pregnant, and it made me and my son's father argue constantly. It's tough being around his family. They're really critical and really bossy. I feel like his mother and his sister tag team me. They don't see that I'm just trying to be a good parent. Shawn Jr. and I have been on and off. He's my baby father, and I may have attachment issues. We may not be technically dating now, but I do love him, and I do know that we will be in each other's lives forever. They just need to understand that I'm very protective of my son and my baby father as well. I'll always have Shawn Jr.'s back.
When my brother got with Miranda, he already had a girlfriend. But when things started to get serious, which was when she ended up pregnant, he, left all of that alone and just, because he knows his wrongs. Like, okay, I messed up here. There's no fixing it, so I'm just going to try to make this work for the sake of my son.
Got it.
But my mom already kept it clear with Shawn, like, I think it's just too much right now to have somebody else come live with me. And, I feel like I'm taking on a lot. So she expressed to him how she felt. And from Miranda's end, it was like her family was like, well, we don't want you staying here. And, you're pregnant with his baby. So we're like, we don't know if it's some type of, racial maybe matters. So we just like, forget it. We just gonna, take her in. She's pregnant right now. So she moves in with us and stuff. And, we're picking, getting the feel out of Miranda. But the problem with Miranda, she doesn't like to speak. She wasn't speaking at the time. Can you live with us now? So it's like, okay, we want it to be a family dynamic.
Yeah.
So the arguments and stuff start. So we're like, okay, Miranda, what's going on? Oh, it's nothing, I'm just having a bad day. Like, so she's trying to express herself and stuff, but we're like, okay, is every day a bad day? Or what do you like, do you not like us? What are you doing? Because it's like, at this point, y'all are cooped up in a room together. We would try to have her come downstairs, come watch the show with us. It's Shawn. So this is when we started to feel like, okay, it's getting a bit obsessive.
Is she shy?
You said shy?
Shy.
No. She do a lot of stuff that wouldn't be shy to me.
Okay,
so,
got it.
I mean, no. It's a persona, that you're portraying. And I get it, but I'm going to be the type of person I am. If I'm wrong, I'm going to be wrong. I'm going to take accountability, period. So I'm not going to play I'm not going to do that.
Does she make threats to keep the baby away from him?
All the time. And it's like, you can't keep him away from him if you don't even have anything for him right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like...
Because you said earlier she wasn't working. So
she's not working. No, I don't know if she's working now, but from, recently, I know that she wasn't working anymore. He's trying. My brother's really trying, and he's really trying to, like, deal with this the best way he can. When she does that to him, I feel like it just frustrates him to the point to where it's like, I don't even know what to do. And I don't want to see no woman in a predicament to be wrapped up and, going crazy mentally, being depressive about a person that they're not receiving that love from. I want her to be loved, I want her to feel that. I'm not team Shawn. I'm not team Miranda. I'm team what's right. I'm team my nephew.
I don't know if she feels the same way. So everyone, let's meet Miranda right now. Everyone,
bring
please
her out.
Miranda. Do you think, Miranda, that your relationship with Shawn Jr. is distracting you from, first of all, just figuring out yourself as a young woman, but also distracting you from also being a mother?
I would say it does get a little distracting when it's so many arguments. And when I'm trying to focus on my son and I'm arguing, it's like, damn, I got to deal with this argument.
Yeah.
I can't even...
But why
and what are y'all normally arguing about?
Right.
It's a lot of things. Like, it could be anything because his temper's real
But
short and so is mine.
the arguments?
It'd be the both of us.
Okay.
It'd be the both of us and him.
How is it when someone is saying, stop, please, stop, I don't want to talk, leaving from inside to outside? Can you please not argue with me? Can you please just not... So how is it?
I want to say hello. This is your mother, Micaiah, right?
Yes.
Hello, Micaiah. How you doing?
Hello.
So, do you think, from your opinion, because I just heard you say they're arguing and you're trying to tell her that she should be the one to stop. Do you give that same advice to your son?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
When I'm outside, downstairs, and I can hear him, I'm sitting in my car for 20 minutes, and I've brought this to her attention. And also, my fiance has had to come in because she said slanderous, racist words to Shawn. That came up, and I'm hearing all of this vulgarity,
is that true
this
that
disrespect.
Is that true that you said racist words from?
I'm not saying anything with racist intent.
No, that's not correct.
Right.
Okay.
So then she gets to hollering, "Oh, you're racist. She'll do it to my brother too. You're racist.
He's racist
you're
towards me
this,
as well.
you're that."
Cracker,
but it's
you know what
like,
I'm saying?
okay, it's like, okay, but my point is,
it's not
why do
right.
you want to be with somebody like that?
Yeah.
I was told
I do.
in a text message I can reference, and I saved it. And I told you we're going to talk about everything because I'm not. What I want is a resolution, and I want
agree.
you to understand that I do not dislike you. I want the best for you. You have my first grandson. Okay? And that's all I keep trying to show you. And I've said, I feel like I do have a duty because your mother is not involved. I'm involved in everything.
Literally.
But when you said that, I am mad because I have a biracial grandchild. You hurt me to the core. And I want you to know that.
Well, when
you hurt me to the core. This is what I want to deal with.
Well.
Okay? But I've never denied it.
Okay.
And for you to make it so, I mean, it cut me. It's like it did more damage than anything.
Regardless of the color, regardless of the age, whatever, I want you to be strong. That's where we go wrong because you act too weak for me. And I don't like to dwell in weak stuff.
I'm not weak.
I don't.
Because everyone has their moments. So.
Okay, but you have too many moments. It's too many.
But like I said,
but
it's none of your business what I'm feeling.
It's not about my nephew though, and that's where.
But it is about my nephew. Like I said, you're not there behind closed doors.
I'm behind every door. It's my family.
But hearing what you want to hear.
One perspective that I think I need to get from here because I'm getting a good gauge.
Like crazy.
I'm getting a good gauge of the communication and the breakdown of the communication more so. But I think it's time that we meet the man caught in the middle of all of this. Everyone, let's please welcome Shawn Jr. to the show. Have you been in a relationship with Miranda during the past 6 months?
No.
Have you been in a relationship with her in the past year?
It's the same. No.
Exactly.
No.
So I can understand just from as an outside bias, like being outside perspective, why there might be confusion on Miranda's part.
Right.
Because if you can't answer that question directly with me without looking up in your head and being like, I'm not sure, means you could have led her on.
No.
Then that's where that's what it is. But in her head, it's like, that's what you're doing.
But I need this as a young man. You can't see that there could be maybe actions that could lead them to believe. Because if everyone is feeling that, there's two people that are in your life, one person who's not in your life, watching your actions, who see that there could be some confusion happening in the way that you're communicating your feelings. You do understand that we're not all just making this up. We're watching your actions.
For sure.
Has there been moments in your life where you talked to Miranda and you said, like, I like you, I appreciate you? Have you ever been intimate?
Yes.
All of those things?
Yes.
So do you understand being intimate with her could make her think like maybe we're in a relationship?
Yeah.
Do you understand that maybe showing her more affection than just co-parenting can make her think that they're in a relationship?
For sure.
But then do you also understand why she could get angry if you then end up talking to one of your sister's friends and thinking that she's been disrespected or thinking that her sister is trying to play her for a fool?
I get it.
Okay then. I just want to make sure because you got an amazing mama right there, so I know she taught you right or wrong.
Right.
So I just had to confirm. I just had to confirm what you already did. I already knew you taught him all this.
No, you're doing too much. You're doing too much.
So, but why do you think she's doing too much?
Because she is.
Tell me why.
She's not gonna take accountability for anything.
Narcissist,
No.
all that. Like,
I'm not no narcissist, and I'm not no
You are,
manipulator
but you are.
either,
Yes,
at
you
all.
So
are.
you tell me why do you think
are.
she does too much? Outside of just saying accountability, what is she not taking accountability for?
For one, like it's been moments where I went through her phone one time, seen her texting a whole bunch of dudes, sent it to myself, and she unsent everything.
That's not true.
Yes, it
I gotta
is.
get it out.
But if we're
But in his words, though, we not together, so why does it matter?
Actually, you know
Be
what,
for real.
Miranda,
Why
I'm
does
going
it
to be
matter
real
if we not
because I'm
together?
taking your side right there. Because by your own logic, you just said that we've never been together. So from your own
No,
logic...
you just said we was never together, so why does it matter?
Why is it
So-
that she
Moments
can't
where
talk
we've
to other
been together.
people,
I
and
know
then,
that.
but you can?
Bitch.
So what I'm
But if
saying
we're living
here,
under the same roof and we're together,
So
You
you
cheated
are
under the same roof.
and we're
That don't mean
physically
nothing.
together.
Under the
But
same
when
roof.
she does, she plays
What?
like she's innocent.
I'm not, though. I
When
never said I was.
Listen, like the other day. Okay, just say for instance.
I
Okay,
gotta
Miranda,
tell
let
you
me see
something
your
right
phone.
now, girl. I was with you
It's
and all
like-
the way until, and I was trying to figure out the stuff. This is all breaks down to your brother.
It
You have
does.
been-
No,
you
it
have
does.
been- You have needed
That's what
this
I'm
all
saying. I'm
around.
not. Right, and I'm not putting it all on her.
Yes,
I can
of course,
understand
yes.
as a woman. I get it.
So why are
it's
you doing
like-
that? Because I know that Miranda has probably told you she wants to be with you.
I've told her vocally out my mouth that I don't want to be with her.
Okay, then.
And
So then why won't you allow your actions to match what comes out of your mouth? And I'm just wondering.
Because she won't give me a chance
they
too.
don't know how to co-parent.
She's always
believe
up
that,
under me. She's been living with me multiple times, even when I wasn't living with my mama, when I was doing my own thing.
I told you that. You
I was
have
doing
to
my-
make sure your actions
sure.
match what you're saying. He has. He's verbalized this in front of me, in front of my
that.
spouse, in front of his older sister. He's told us in front of her. But the actions, like I told her last night, it doesn't add up. So you need to worry about yourself.
For sure.
That's what I want you to do.
Yeah. There is a lot of mixed emotions, not only with race and like the things that are going on with your side of the family. There's also cultural differences of how you communicate, of how you all are communicating.
Yeah.
It's like there's a lot of this, and it's all getting entangled into one. And the sad part is that the reason that we can't untangle it enough to really see the thing is because the first thread we got to untangle is this. And so, like, what I need to do first is get this clarity. Do you want to be with him?
No, I just want to get things straight for my son before we try to figure out anything.
Okay, then. So you do not want to be in a relationship
No.
with him. And hearing and saying that out loud, does that feel a little scary? Does that feel
Yeah.
safe? It feels a little scary. Why does it feel scary?
I'm used to him being there, and sometimes I feel like, oh, I don't want to be alone, but is it worth it to deal with this versus be alone?
I get that.
So,
That's also compounded by the fact, and the reason I asked you if it's scary is because you've been rejected by your family.
yeah.
You've been rejected by your family, and so there's probably a lot of rejection coming from you from a lot of places. And so you're latching onto the one thing that you do have
Yeah.
a paternal connection with.
Most definitely.
So I can understand that it's like, yes, I know it's toxic, but it's also scary because now if I get rejected from this, now it's like I'm out here all alone.
Yeah, exactly.
But I told you already that I love you and I care about you. I have to deal with you no matter what. So
Right.
if you needed a place to
That's what I'm
stay
saying.
in May,
Well, so I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm gonna
You
tell y'all
can
this.
come.
When dealing with someone who's dealing with the rejection, when you say things, but I gotta deal with you anyway,
Yeah.
it doesn't help to deal with the issue that feels rejected.
I get it. And I said that totally and completely wrong. So forgive me for that. I apologize. You have me. My grandson is here. I love you. I love him. And I'm here.
Can you
okay?
receive that, what she said?
I do, and I appreciate everything you're telling me, and I love you too, and I do see that you're trying to put more of an effort in
Thank you.
to get to know me, and I appreciate
Thank
that, because I would appreciate to get to know you as well more.
I'm
And
not
try to
gonna
do
give
better.
up on you.
Yeah.
I love you too, Miranda. I want you to feel safe coming to me. Like, I want us to not fall out just because you and Shawn are on a page.
I
Like,
agree.
I want us to be able to just
Communicate better.
just communicate and understand that I'm not against you. I'm not your enemy. Like, period. I don't want that
So
from
what
you.
you just received
You
right
know?
here, understanding that you now have been clear that you don't want a relationship, and we've established you're scared about being out here by yourself, you're not alone. Now, can you
She
clearly
tryna make
say?
me look like the bad guy.
No,
I'ma just be
there's no
soft.
bad guys here. There's no bad guys.
So
You're not
I'm
gonna lead this. Let me tell you what you're never gonna do is lead this stage being a bad guy. This stage is about everyone healing and understanding. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. What I need you to do now is, she said she doesn't want to be with you. Can you commit?
Yes.
You don't want to be with her?
No.
Well, that means all your actions from now on.
For
that
sure.
means no more of like, I'm gonna be checking your phone, I'm gonna sleep with you on this day, I'm gonna say
sure.
something cute to you here, I'm gonna call you baby this day. None of that
None
can
of
happen.
that. None of that. For sure.
So you're committing to that?
Yes.
Now that we unravel that, there's a bigger issue here. Because what's gonna happen is that little baby you got is going to be in a situation where they feel everything y'all are feeling. The rejection, the confusion, and if y'all don't figure out how to handle it and protect that baby from it now, and this is not even their responsibility, you two, and start talking about that, then you all are going to have bigger issues on your hand.
For sure.
Yeah.
What is on your mind right now? Because I see you getting emotional.
I'm not gonna do it.
It's
No,
okay,
I'm
baby.
okay. I'm not gonna cry.
It's okay.
I just want better for my baby. We gotta start somewhere.
You're gonna have to mourn the relationship you have. This is a big thing for you because a lot of this, like now y'all finally got clear. This is the first time I feel like they've gotten clear
for
on what's
sure,
really important.
For sure.
This is where the co-parenting journey starts for y'all. And you also have to mourn this as well.
Yes, I am. But I still want to be her friend. Like, I don't.
You should.
I
Tell
don't
her.
want us to
Tell
not
her.
have a relationship with each other. I love you. You you gave me a beautiful, handsome baby boy. Like, just beautiful, gorgeous. Like, I can never, ever, like, repay you for that. So, and I appreciate everything that you've done for me, but I want to be able to grow and be able to take steps to better myself and my son so he can have a future. And that's
agree.
honestly what I want. That's all I want.
I agree.
That's all I
I'm
want.
gonna tell y'all this. With the support y'all got from these two amazing women and the fact that y'all finally have unraveled that piece and are hearing each other, the fact that you know you need to mourn, the fact that y'all know that y'all need to focus on that, y'all can start co-parenting. Y'all give each other a hug. I do believe it. Mom, you want to come down here, Mama? Because you're running in. Come on down here, Mama. Come on down here, Mama, because you did the work before. Now, come on down. Come on down here, Mama. This is a family. This is a family.
She needed to know.
Yeah. It started today. This is just the first step.
Yes.
And I think y'all heard it. Things unraveled. Y'all got it now. Y'all gonna be all right.
Yes,
all right.
sure.
I wish y'all all the best. Seriously, y'all welcome. All right.
Want more unlocked phones, DNA reveals, and family drama? Then make sure you're subscribed to the Karamo Show YouTube.